Hey there, it's me again. So let's go ahead and talk about conjugating ER and IR verbs based on the context of a sentence. So let's go ahead and look at this particular Gimkit set. Your goal is to earn $10,000 in order to complete this assignment. So let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to go click Got It. And you're going to notice the very first thing is it will say Los estudiantes aquí, and then there's the blank, and you'll notice in parentheses there are these two verbs. There's leer and there's comer. Leer means to read, and comer means to eat. And if you look, it says mucha pizza. Now, my guess is the students here, they don't really like to read a lot of pizza. They probably like to eat a lot of pizza. What I need to do in order to answer these particular questions is I'm going to need to type the conjugation for the correct verb choice. So I'm going to use the verb comer here. And since I'm talking about the students, I'm going to go ahead and type in comen. And the reason I'm going to use comen is because it's a group of students. I'm not included in the group. It doesn't say y yo. If it said los estudiantes y yo, it would be like the students and I. But I'm not included in this group, and it doesn't say the word nosotros, so it's got to be the en ending. The students, they, comen. Okay. Now, normally I would click submit for this. However, if you'll remember with me, the very first thing that I should actually do in a Gimkit is go to the shop. So that's what I'm going to go do. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to shop, and I'm going to go ahead and get my money per question. So I'm going to buy the highest level that I can at $100. Then what I'm going to go do is I'm also going to go and go back to the shop, and I'm going to go get my multiplier. So I'm going to go get level 2, and I'm going to buy it for $50. All right, now let's continue to that question. So I'm going to type that again, comen, and if I click submit, I should earn some good cash. So I'm going to go back to the shop and immediately see, you know what, can I buy the next level of multiplier? No, I can't. All right, let's see if I can buy a streak bonus. Looks like I can, so I'm going to buy level 2. Notice that I'm constantly going into the shop to check for upgrades. That's really, really important, okay? A new sentence, it says usted, and then it gives you two choices, beber and comprender. And then there's this word la tarea. Now, it might have been a while since you last learned vocabulary with school, but la tarea means homework. And so usted, you're probably not going to drink your homework. You're probably going to comprehend it. So I want to conjugate the verb comprender for usted. So I'm going to go ahead and type comprend, and I'm going to drop off the ER. So I've got comprend, and I want to add the correct ending. Well, if I look at my chart on how to conjugate usted, and if I need to go to my videos from the previous few days, I might find usted has that E ending. So I'm going to go ahead and type E, and I should get this right. And I did, so I got $75, and I immediately go to the shop. I'm going to see if I can buy a higher level multiplier. I can't. Maybe check out money per question. Still can't buy any of those. Okay. Well, I'm going to go check out my power-ups and make sure that I get my mini and mega bonus. By the way, another reason that I buy these mini and mega bonuses right at the start is because they cost way less than if I continue playing the game, because the price will continue to rise as I play the game. So I'm going to go ahead and buy these while they're cheap, because it just makes it a lot easier to get them and use them so that I can earn the most money per question. So I'm going to go back into my shop, buy that mega bonus, and I can't buy anything else, so I'm going to continue on with my questions. All right, this one says, mi abuelo es un autor. Now, I don't know if you know the word autor, but autor means author. And it says escribir muchos libros or correr muchos libros. Well, chances are he probably doesn't run a lot of books. He probably writes a lot of books. And so I want to use this verb escribir. Now, who is it that's doing the action? Well, it's my grandfather. So it would be he. He writes a lot of books. And so I'm going to use this verb escribir, and I'm going to write down escri, and I'm going to drop off the IR ending. Then what I want to do is add in the ending that goes with he, and that would be E. You guessed it, escribe. So I'm going to go ahead and click submit, and I got $80. I'm going to continue to check the shop and see if I can upgrade. Chances are I can't, so I'll probably go back and answer some more questions to see if I can upgrade to the next level, but it might take me a while. I can see like level 3 is going to cost me $200, so I've got one more question, and then I could go and do some upgrades. So I go back into my questions. And by the way, I haven't used my mini and mega bonus, but I'm going to go ahead and go to my questions and see if I can answer a couple more. It says nosotros blank, and then it gives me vivir or escribir. And then it has in un apartamento. Apartamento sounds kind of like apartment. So I would want to say nosotros, and vivir is that verb that means to live. So I'm going to write vi. But wait a second, there's something that's odd about IR verbs in the nosotros form. That's right, it has an IMOS ending, not an EMOS ending like the ER verbs. So I'm going to write down vivimos, and I'm going to click submit. So I'm earning about $84, and I go back to my shop and I'm going to see, can I get money per question? I can't. Okay, what about multiplier? Can I upgrade that? Nope. Okay, streak bonus. I can upgrade that because I just checked on it. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that for $200, and it feels like I'm moving backwards, but I'm actually earning the most money per question that I can. Now I want to continue to increase my streak bonuses by answering more and more questions correctly. On this one, you'll see that there is this word quien, and quien means who. Tilly is going to go with the he or she conjugation of the verb. You'll notice that the thing that we're going to be eating or drinking is a pizza, so we probably want to go with the verb that means to eat, which would be comer. And so I'm going to conjugate this verb comer for quien. So I'm going to type in come, and I'm going to click submit. All right, now I think what I want to do is go ahead and use my mega and mini bonus. So I'm going to use both of these together because they're going to allow me to earn the most possible money per question. So, la señorita Ochoa y su esposo, Mrs. Ochoa and her husband. And that says ver or leer muchas películas en Netflix. Well, my guess is, since it says Netflix, it probably has something to do with watching movies. And so the verb to watch is ver, not leer. So I'm going to type in ve, and I dropped off the ER, but now I need to think a little bit about what should I put on the end. I dropped off the ER. I have two people, la señorita Ochoa y su esposo. I'm not included in this group. It doesn't say nosotros, so it should be ven. I'm going to go ahead and click submit. And I just earned $900 for one question. Now, if I had waited a little while, I probably could have earned even more for my mega and mini bonus. So it's important to really think about when to use those, but you can really earn a lot of money by using those together, and that's a great way to do that. Just like I said in the other video, the other thing you may want to go buy is the rebooter. Chances are I don't have enough money to go in and buy the rebooter because it costs a little bit more than what I have currently. And so that's something else to pay attention to. But I could go in and buy this spider web, and for 20 seconds, I could purchase any upgrade or power up or theme without it lowering my balance. So if I go ahead and buy that, and then what I'm going to do is use it. And what I should find is I could like go in and like mess around and see if there's anything I could buy. But it looks like I don't have anything, and that was a waste. What I'd really want to do is make sure that I had the money to buy something, and then it wouldn't lower my balance, which is really important. So that's kind of how that spider web works. Now it's gone, and I've used it up. But that's how that would work, is if I had enough money, it wouldn't lower my balance that I currently have. All right, I hope this video has been helpful, and good luck on your Gimkit. Please, as always, if you have questions, just contact me via email or using the link that has the Google Meet to our class, and I'll do my best to answer any questions that you may have. Bueno, nos vemos. Chao.